Hello, how are you guys doing? I'm like half alive right now. I hate to say that, but it's just hot as all get out outside. I think I checked the temperature earlier and it's like 92, and I feel like a wuss for saying that's hot. Like, that's not hot by Texas standards. That's just like, it's just Texas, you know? But man, yeah, let's see. Yeah, it's sitting at 95 right now. Okay, that feels a little bit more right. Don't know what that is in Celsius. I think in Celsius you just start screaming. That's let me see if I can convert it. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. But the AC apparently is not working on my car right now, so I'm gonna get that fixed as soon as possible. It's 35 degrees Celsius apparently. Katana Squirrel, thank you for the 25 months of support. Fingers in his ass, son. Saturday. It's Saturday, isn't it? I know, Nick. I'm not sure. You know what? How about I stream Yakuza tomorrow? I'll stream a little bit earlier because I want to see. I want to see if people will show up. I want to see if people really want to see it. I guess I should accept it regardless. Anyway, it's time for Dangarompa. What if you get half a viewer? That would mean even I'm not there to watch. So I think it counts me as one of the people because I have chat up. So it's just like, yeah. Even I'm not fucking interested. Alright. So last time, Sakura was... Well, okay, there was the execution. Then Sakura got into a fight with Monokuma and didn't get instantly speared to death, which is suspicious. They also were talking about stuff, and I don't remember exactly what they said, but it doesn't really matter. They were talking about stuff, and she wasn't being stabbed repeatedly. Update on the Herman-Abigail situation. They are friends, but Herman wants to roughhouse, he wants to play, and he's about 5 times her size. She doesn't care. She's like, I will take you on. I will fight you. I got this. And Herman does little like rears back every now and then when she charges him, like, whoa, you got me. It's really cute. Anyway, on to things that aren't cute. Leon killed Sayaka. Monokuma killed Junko. And then Leon got executed. And then Mondo killed Chihiro. And then he got executed. Let me turn off Steam Friends. Leon killed Junko. And then Leon killed Leon. And then Leon killed Tafume. And then Leon got executed. There you go. That's better. That's a better version of this. And that brings us up till now. The next morning in the dining hall, one day after Celeste's case, can we all agree to not murder each other for like a minute? Also, didn't I just get hit in the head? Like, can we like low-key talk about that? So there's only 5 of us here now. Only a third of the number of people we started with. It's been like almost a month and we've already killed each other, like a lot. So, this is like the worst take on Lord of the Flies. Really, it is. It is just like, come on, guys, like, hold it together for like a week. For fuck's sake. But it was like within days, right? Like when Leon killed Sayaka, it was like 2 or 3 days into this whole situation, right? Like, it's Leon's fault. Everyone's like absolutely gone insane. They're like, well, it's the only way out. Not even bothering to look for an exit. You can wait a fucking week. Jesus fucking Christ. In his case, it was kind of self-defense, but you know. I could barely keep myself from killing people in regular high school. Okay, fair. Only a third of the number, right.
Indeed.
Loneliness has become commonplace. It's true. Still. What did I see yesterday? I don't understand. Sayaka is the mastermind spy? Can that really be true? Mokuto, are you okay? No, I'm fine. I can't bring it up in front of the others. If I did that, it would just confuse everyone that much more. Okay, in that case, we'll eat until we pass out. Good plan.
Huh?
What do you mean, in that case?
I mean...
Because it looks like how scared everyone looks. It's got to be because you're all fighting on empty stomachs, right? Like, I'm like slightly out of it from just like dehydration, but like that almost made sense. TDB Fluff, thank you for 3 months of support. Danny's Rupees. Yes, that's the game I'm streaming right now. If you fill your belly, I'm sure it'll cheer you all up. I have to eat, like, I eat when I remember to, when Tilda feeds me, or when I need to feel better.
Okay.
Look, the term isn't smarty thick. That's, I guess, but, like, she's not thick. Excuse everything about that. Let's fry up some fishes. Oh my god, Nick. Thank you for the subs. If you got one, then check your Discord connections in a bit. Holy fuck, Nick. What the hell? Let's try some fish and donuts and eat until we can't stand up. That's like Deep Impact style. Meteor Impact, Extinction Level, and Vent combined of foods. Those are both breakfast time top sellers. Nick, Jesus, calm down with the friendliness and the niceness. Be an asshole like everyone else I normally deal with. Thank you. Nick goes hard into the fucking paint. Jesus Christ, dude. 22 subs that you've given, and it looks like 12 of those was just now. Still, the till we can't stand up part is part of the problem. 11? Okay, I miscounted. Well, thank you. It's a lot of generosity. If you got a sub from Nick, tell Nick thank you. 'Cause that's money out of his bank account into mine. You're in a good mood today. Well, thank you. The sub bombs are going off. Get your head down or you're gonna get one. Part of the problem is after we're done, we need to go explore.
I see.
That's right. Since the class trial is over, this is the day after. Oh, right. This is the day after, so we haven't had time to.
It's true.
Plus, we still have alter ego. You just said that. Why did you say that out loud? Like, why would you say that out loud in front of the fucking cameras? She's right. We have to plan ahead and think about the future.
You got it.
Yeah. Think happy thoughts. No deathy thoughts.
You know?
Like when we're gonna get out of here, right? I'm gonna turn around and I'm not gonna see Herman up on the fridge. I actually didn't. He's actually on the floor. I'm very surprised. Never mind.
For serious?
When this is all over, I want to get reborn for serious. I mean, reborn as someone serious.
Well...
Are you okay? That sounds like someone who's about to die. Sounds like something someone who's about to die would say. Jesus Christ. I went downtown to see my brother play. And because he's a musician, so he was playing a gig, and I forgot the Rot Rally was this week, just because I don't really like pay attention to that. Like, I'm not a biker. I don't have a motorcycle, so I just hung out with some bikers. The show was good. Yeah, my brother's a really good musician. It's how he makes money off of it. It's what he does for a living now. He's really talented. Hey, Mafa, long time no see. But, it was fun. It was fun hanging out with my brother and his girlfriend and a bunch of bikers at a bar for a bit. Candy Kate, thank you for 14 months of support. It's very kind of you. But that was good. The AC being broken. Nick, Jesus. Thank you. I'm totally okay. I'm not gonna die. Why? Because there aren't going to be any more murders. I'm gonna go ahead and screenshot that just in case if he gets murdered. What makes you so sure? I predicted it last night. Since it revealed itself to me from the ether, there's no doubt about it.
However...
How accurate is your fortune telling anyway? 30%, he said. Zarin Saber, thank you for 2 months of support.
How about that?
I can usually hit about 20-30% on a good day. Well, it's good that you got the notification. I'm really hating that, like, there's only 2 channels. There's, like, 3 videos that keep popping up on my sidebar on YouTube. And it's like, I know of those videos' existence more than videos that are actually in my sub-feed. Like, videos that actually have said, yes, this channel is something that I like. I want to see it. And instead, I get, like, I don't know, fucking weird shit that's like, I mean, that looks fine. Like some guy making a company go into debt, and then Joe Rogan and like a bunch of other crap, and it's like, cool, that's great. I would love to like see my actual stuff on the sidebar. Turns out they actually show you how many people have rung the bell. And it lines up with what I would expect if I were to guess. But it is the way to actually get that notification. Speaking of notifications, is where I was going with this. Did I miss anything? I just rambled for about 11 minutes, so not really. Thank you for the 5 gay bits there, Sinful Holly.
It's not like some occult mystery.
Oh yeah, it's not like it's ESP or whatever. Of course I'm gonna get it wrong
The occult
sometimes.
is bullcrap.
What? I told you my fortune telling isn't like some kind of occult thing. Fortune telling isn't a cult? Of course not. Clairvoyance is clairvoyance. Don't put it on the same category as cattle mutilation. What?
Huh? So...
He's referencing the urban legend where aliens abduct cows and dissect them as part of their research.
Actually...
No, you're calling it an urban legend? As a matter of fact, it's true. As a matter of fact, it happened to me. That would... God, that's like the least surprising thing you've ever said. It happened to me one day when I went to go get a hamburger. This place that I'd never been before. They claimed their patties were 100% all beef. I got a burger to go and headed home. And before long...
The end is nigh!
The sky was filled with a serious blinding light.
Some crazy beam came out of nowhere and locked onto my hamburger. Oh, man. And as soon as the beam touched it, the burger started floating in midair. And then, still floating there, the entire burger started coming apart. One part of it just vanished, while the rest fell back into my hand. Do you realize what that means?
You do too many drugs? DMT is a hell of a fucking drug, my dude. Like, Jesus Christ. There's a reason that, like, they're still trying to figure out if it should be legal. Like, man, what the fuck were you taking?
It means the burger wasn't 100% beef. It must have had some pork or something mixed in.
Is that what you, what? Could have had some fucking drugs mixed in.
Something like 70% pork and 30% beef would be my guess.
What?
You can't trick me.
So I stormed back into the burger place and got up in the manager's grill, and they totally admitted it. It wasn't 100% beef. They got it mixed in ground pork with it.
How about that?
Now, do you see? That is cattle mutilation. I kind of got lost halfway through. Yeah, what the fuck are you talking? What? Me and Big Mac are fucking on the same page about this burger situation. The Babo, thank you for 10 bits. 10 gay bits, I must say. It's okay, Adamant. I've been kind of just waffling for a bit, so you didn't miss much. Well, you actually just missed, this guy tell the, most on-brand story for him possible. I can't tell if you're for the occult or against it. You stink of stupidity. Hina rocks glass houses, my dude.
Don't be mean.
I stink of it? How dare you? Well, you do stink, though. That's fine. It's fine? Anyway. How many gay bits is that? That's 7 gay bits. Thank you. Can you imagine being the guy working at the Zaren Saber? Did I say that? I don't remember if I said your name or not. Thank you. Can you imagine being the guy working at that burger place, and then he leaves with his burger. He seemed like a weird dude or whatever, and then he comes back, right? He comes back in, and he's like, my burger got abducted, and that's proof that you didn't give me a real 100% burger. I demand to speak to the manager. Thank you for the 10 bits, Sinful Holly. The 10 gay bits. I need to make sure that I say that they're gay, because it's expressly gay money that you're giving me. Thank you. Only part of the burger was abducted. Oh, I see. The parts that weren't beef. I thought he meant just the beef, like the patties were abducted. I mean, like, if I was working at a burger place and some guy came in and complained that his burger wasn't 100% beef, I'd be like, I could give you a shake. Would you like a shake? Would you like fries? What would it take for you to leave? A $5 off coupon? Like I want you to leave, because whatever you're about to say to me is going to be so much worse than anything that I'm going to I get paid to deal with. Like, please just leave. Well, it turns out that I won't. Well, in the very least, I won't murder anyone.
Yeah.
Me either. I would never.
Of course.
Me either.
Indeed.
Nor I. And that goes for me too, of course. I could never kill any of my friends. Why is June Pride Month and not Gay May? Because Stonewall was a riot? I felt like those words of encouragement were helping us come together as one. After so much sacrifice and hardship, we'd finally become united. We killed everyone. Wait a minute. Where's Crow?
Well.
And yeah, Toko. They're here too, unfortunately. Wait a minute. Didn't she say 5? 6 of us, right? Yeah, it's 6 of us. Counting myself and the 3 people we're talking to, there's 2 more people. And Genocide Jill kind of counts as like 2-ish. Also, someone messaged me about me making fun of Fume's weight. I was trying to make fun of the way the game refers to his weight, and that was expressly a plot point. It kind of got mixed in with me just hating the individual as a whole. So if you took it as me hating him for his weight or making fun of him for his weight, I apologize. That was not my intention.
But
they're so hard to deal with. They only think about themselves. Yeah, we're better off without them, I say. I mean, yeah. I mean, if one of them murders the other, at least we'll know who did it. I mean, neither of them. I mean, he's not cute, so she wouldn't murder him. And he's an asshole, so he would murder her. So yeah, I mean, that pretty much. Wait, there are 7 people? Mokuko, Kyokoko, Hina, Weed Boy. It puts us at 4. Sakura, Bakaka, and Toko. Yeah, we're at 7 now. We're united for the time being, but with that bond hid weakness and fragility. Weed Boy is accurate. It would explain a great deal of things about him. All-Star Apologies, Chapter 5. 4 numbers. I know how. Bakake? Okay. We began our search as soon as we finished our breakfast in the dining hall. We had to find out what had opened up, what was waiting for us. Alright, time to leave. Leave the area? Yes. All right. So this is still not open. But assume this would open at some point. That seems important, that specific door. Like, if I'm gonna expect there's an exit anywhere, it's gonna be right there. I mean, the best way to keep up with the streams, and the reason I stream, someone was asking when I stream this game, I want to make sure that there's at least, okay, so according to my contract with Twitch, I have to give 1 day or at least 24 hours between when I stream the video and when it goes live. I want all my videos to go live on afterwards at 1, which means that it can't show up at 1 the next day because I start stream at 6. So that means that it's got to show up essentially, what is that? 5 hours shy of 48 hours later. And then I want to make sure that there's a full 24 hours after I stream something before I, you know, stream it again. Like, so that way people can watch the VOD and catch up. So that way they don't have to binge the VOD the same day that I stream it. Which means that essentially there's got to be an extra day tacked on. So that means that the soonest I could stream something is 3 days after I put out the video. Am I planning on playing the second game? Like, people continue to like this stream. Like, they continue to like this game, which leads me to believe that you guys want to watch it, and I want to see Fingers in His Ass guy. I want to see him. I want to know why he's a meme and why he's at Sans level. Like, Sans. Do you know how many people wanted to jump his bones? Like, it's fucking weird. Third game, we'll see how we're at that point, but I'm definitely doing the second game. I have that one, the second game, and seems complicated for a stream schedule. It's, I mean, it sounds complicated, but it's just like, the soonest I can stream a game, it's 3 days later. No, this time I have to find the clue. Right, yep, it's my turn to find clues. Alright, what do we got? We got Data Lab. There's a Monokuma room. Can I go in there? No good, the door is locked. I guess there won't be getting in there. According to the new plate, this is called the data center. What's behind that door is a total mystery. That seems important. Can we just, like, bust down that wall? Probably not. Piano room. Celeste would like this, probably. She seems like someone that would know how to play piano. Like, would be forced to play piano as a child. And does it now just out of... Same with her, actually. This must be the music room. It's hardly even a classroom. It's more of an actual concert hall. Hey, what are you doing here?
Hey.
You know, you haven't told me what you think yet. What I think?
So...
About the secret room in the boys' bathroom. Ah, well, I did find the secret room, but as soon as I started looking around, I was attacked.
What?
Attacked by who? Well, they came from behind, so I didn't have any time to react, so I didn't see who it was. When I came to, mountains of files and documents were all gone. Why did you wait until now to tell her that? Celeste went instead of the actual music student that already died. Who do you mean? Leon? Leon would just murder. That's just what he does. I'm sorry, I know how important those
That's
were.
Fine.
It's okay. I already saw what I needed to in there. I have suspected that the mastermind might come after you. What?
Because...
When I discovered the room, the mastermind must have seen me on the surveillance camera in the hallway. They must have seen me go into the boys' bathroom and not come out. Still, I wanted you to go see it. And it was a good way for me to, like, you know, get you fucking murdered, so that worked almost. Who's the worst killer, Leon or Jack the Ripper? Well, body count, I think Jack the Ripper has him beat right now. Leon still has some time to come back from the grave and kill a couple people. They both have, like, fairly small, like, you know, they very niche targets. Like, Leon likes murdering, like, school children, and Jack the Ripper liked murdering prostitutes. It's a very niche audience, you know? Like, you gotta spread out a little bit. You want to make sure that you're, you know, you gotta have, like, all of the murders, you know? When you focus down too much, that's when you really start hurting your career, you know? And, you know, I think that's what eventually stopped Jack, was he just, I mean, when you start doing the same thing over and over again, it's just like, oh my God. You know, every day I wake up, I gotta do this work thing, I gotta go out there and just murder another hooker. The brand recognition is good, but there's a certain point where it just becomes like, that's your thing. You're the hooker murdering guy, you know? I loved your work on 9th Street, and it's like, yeah, do the thing. No. I'm just trying to get by. Okay, just for you, I'll murder a hooker right now for you. Oh, good. Essentially, I wanted to find out if the mastermind actually knew about that room.
It would seem...
But to attack you and steal everything in the room, that must mean there was some unknown clue in there that could reveal the mastermind's identity. Then you knew I was gonna get attacked? You're an asshole.
That doesn't matter.
You can handle that kind of thing, though, right? After all, you're a boy. What does she think a boy is? Fine, I understand. Then let me ask you something else. Do you know about that note that was left in there? The note that said that you must not leave?
Just a second.
We should not talk about that yet. Not here. Kyoko stole a quick glance at the surveillance camera.
So...
I'm looking into it. If I find out anything, I'll let you know.
Listen to me.
Is that okay? She made it sound like she was asking you, but it was clear that I wouldn't have any say in the matter.
So then...
So it's your turn. Let's hear your secret. Huh? Did you think I wouldn't notice? You're hiding something.
Am I wrong?
Am I wrong? That's...
What?
What's the matter? If you're worried about the camera, why not just write it down? Well,
Hey.
we're friends, so you should be able to trust me. Isn't that what you said before? You're right, there shouldn't be any secret between friends, but there's nothing worse than expressing your doubt about your friend when you don't have evidence. Oh my God, I actually get a choice? Oh, fuck. Can I tell her later? This doesn't seem like the time. I don't want to tell her right now. Can I tell her later? Like, if I choose don't tell her, can I choose tell her later as an option? Or is it just say, like, don't tell her ever? Because I would like to tell her I'm not going to kiss her. That's not an option. Do you see kiss her on this list? You have to select don't tell her. I mean, as to see her feet. Nick, no. Forgot if it actually has story Okay. It's a false choice. It's stupid. Okay, well, I'm just going to choose my thing. I'm going to say not now. I will tell her later. If it's a false choice, which is the correct answer as far as the false choice goes? Like, does it automatically always give you tell her or you don't tell her? Like, but thou must. Which one does it but thou must to? Don't tell her is the correct one? That's the one that, like, it goes, okay, you can't. Automatically makes you not tell her. Okay, then I'll tell her then. I haven't found anything conclusive. I haven't found conclusive evidence yet. If I talk to her about it now, we'll just make things that much worse. Friends shouldn't keep secrets, but there's nothing worse than expressing your doubts. Okay, I guess I won't tell her then. But thou must. Sorry, I can't tell you. Not yet.
Correct.
So that's your answer.
However...
But do you think that was fair? You were happy to hear what I had to say, but now you're unwilling to share? Sorry, I really am.
That's fine. Goodbye.
It's fine. Goodbye. With those as her parting words, Kyoko left me standing there alone. I think I made her mad. Yeah, you did. Was it tab? Okay, so it looks like the only thing in this room is a piano and a camera. That's fair, honestly. Like, she's not a bitch for that one. Like, she gave up very personal secret information about how to leave, how to escape this place. I fucked it up, And then she was like, okay, well, you got a secret. Sell me something. And then I'm like, nah. Is this a grand piano? Seems really old. I bet you it's worth a lot of money. Of course, without someone around here who can play it, it's totally worthless. I need to spend my coins. We're gonna just spend them like 20 at a time or something. Who, if anyone, do I think will die next? Let me, it's a good question. Someone asked it a minute ago and I don't know the answer, so give me a second. All right, so, it's not me. I would be surprised if Bukake dies. Leon's gonna be the murderer. Hina was in the screenshot. I'm gonna guess Hina survives and Sakura dies, or vice versa. And it's Leon's fault. Thick can't die. Thick is not immortal. The nameplate on the door says Headmasters room. Headmasters room. There must be something worthwhile in there. And we can't get in. Damn it. What is that thing that just fell forever? This is the office. And of course, there's no hint of any teachers or anything we can normally rely on. So what is that immediately? Huh? There's a picture on the floor. This picture. What? Celeste, Fume, and Siaka. Smiling faces of 3 people who are dead now. A classroom without metal plates over the windows. It's exactly the same. Just like that picture I saw before. Yeah, spoilers are bannable. Maybe I should put that in the title. Let me put that in the title real quick. No spoilers. Blind run. There we go. We'll put that in the title, and that way anyone jumping in after this point knows. But it is, I will ban people, and I have instructed my mods to, even on fake spoilers, ban. Because otherwise, that's going to be, I don't know what's legit or not, and same with my mods. So there's no way for us to know whether or not we are gonna, whether or not you're telling the truth when you say a fake spoiler. So I'm going to assume that all spoilers are real, and that all spoilers are bannable. Does that make sense? I mean, Monokuma is absolutely going to, like... He's going to take it. They're smiling in a way you'd expect any normal teenager to smile. Just a group of high schoolers living normal life. Spoiler room is not in existence anymore. It's available on the Discord if you got sub-bombed by Nick or you're just a sub of mine in general. It's available on the Discord. You can use it. I don't read it, so... yeah. Let's just go ahead and time out people who think they're being cute. There we go. I can't believe we were able to smile like that in a world of despair like this. So what does that mean, that this picture was taken before they ever came to Hope's Peak? That would mean that everyone in this picture knew each other before they got here. Including Siaka. Oh, there's no way. Monokuma did it. It must be fake. No, you're fake! Monokuma popped out of nowhere and snatched the picture from my hand. A forgery plot? What are you, a middle schooler? You can think that landing on the moon was fake, too? Come on. And then you're saying this picture is real? I like how, speaking about things in my recommended feed, I got a whole bunch of videos about how the moon landing was faked. It was dumb. It's one of those things where it's just like, I don't know shit about, like, science. I'm pretty dumb. But I'm gonna trust that scientists, like, aren't lying. Like, I basically have to either that or learn astrophysics. But I'm glad that was in my recommended rather than any of the videos I subscribed to. Leon faked the moon landing. JFK lives on the moon. The moon is made out of cheese. The moon is flat.
Hey,
If there was such a thing as a Nobel Truth Prize, I'd take first, second, and fourth place. Not third, though?
too bad.
Actually, that's probably not true. I asked you a question. Is that picture real or fake? Oh, Monokuma. Big Mac, you're so eager to split things in half, aren't you?
Hey,
There's just no use. There's just no use. If you try and split something that can't be split, you'll end up feeling like you're the one being split.
It's true.
This picture is real. No more, no less. Without another word, Monokuma disappeared. So the picture is real? It's real, if that's true. If that's the case... Alright, left to right investigation. We're gonna check over there first. Flower on the desk, somehow it makes things feel that much weirder. The flower on the desk, it makes things that much weirder. Is it literally all of the flowers say the exact same thing? Plants. It's weirder that there's multiple plants in this room. Like, it wasn't weird the first time, but it was weird the second and third time. Do I have any theories regarding the photos? Assuming that they're not fake, I would have to assume that we somehow do know each other and we're not staged. Like, us unconscious being, like, posed like mannequins to act like we're hanging out. I have memories of knowing Sayaka, right? Why does no one else have any memories of knowing anyone else? Why is no one else admitting to having those memories? There was an episode, or there was a, I remember listening to Goosebumps as a kid. We had like an audiobook version. My brother listened and read a lot of Goosebumps as a kid. There was one back in the day. And it was something along the lines of that there were these kids trying to escape an amusement park. And at the end, they get shut down and stopped because they're literally robots working through a simulation. Like they're robots escaping a lab or some shit. Was it Horrorland? Is that the one where we had the board game? Does anyone remember the board game for Goosebumps? It wasn't very good. Goosebumps. Board game. I don't want to see random people playing the board game. It was fucking broken as shit. Yeah, Horror in the Graveyard. This shit. Can you guys see that? No, you can't. Oh, it was so janky. Terror in the Graveyard game. There it is. Oh, they've got it all set up and everything. Here, hold on. Let me show you. Let me show you. Wasn't the board game a shit show? It was, wasn't exactly balanced. I'll give you that. Come on now. There you go. That's what that button does, OBS. Don't you remember? Alright. There it is. This board game. So it had this whole thing, like the little crypts, when you'd go through them, there was like a lever you could push down and it would make it come down. And the whole idea was that this little ghost would chase you and try and prevent you from leaving. And there are little cards that involved the different books. Never having really read the Goosebump books as a kid, it didn't really, like, mean anything to me. But, it was fun playing a board game. I like board games. Even now, I still like board games. Anyway, enough of that. Back to actual video games. Panic at the Cemetery? What was the name of the one where they're anyway, my prediction, if not in a spaceship, what if we're robots? Didn't the ghost couldn't let no one win? Yeah, the ghost could like, I don't remember too much about the game actually, but yeah. It'd be fucked up if we were robots, because then they made it blood. Like, why would you put blood in a robot? It's like, why would you make one scream? What if it's the ending like in Silent Hill 2? I'm Monokuma from the school score. Very kind, gather up your coins and come play with me, or I might die of loneliness. Thank you for the 10 gay bits there, Holly. Why would you fill a robot with blood? It just seems like an unnecessary, like, step, you know? I mean, I guess if they're murder robots, that makes sense. Oh, hey, it's me. One day I saw Monokuma in class. Gobble, gobble, and then there's blood. Hey, I'm glad this floor got opened up, but there's a ton of locked rooms up here. Yeah, I noticed. Anything else you want to say? I was thinking about, like, when he showed up, like, a minute ago, that he seemed very huggable, and then I remembered he's the reason that we're murdering each other, and it's like, yeah, maybe not. Stockholm Syndrome is taking place. I want to hug Monokuma. Monokuma, I believe, is a robot. I don't know if that's been addressed already or not. I feel like I just sort of assumed that. But has that actually been said? I don't think it has been. I just have been under the assumption that Monokuma is a robot bear this entire time. Soft robot. He fucking exploded. That's a good point. That does seem right. Yeah. Bears don't generally just spontaneously combust. Have you ever looked at pictures of people who have spontaneously combust? It's fucking weird. Like, there was this one woman, all that was left of her were, like, her legs and her head, but her head had shrunk. It's fucking weird. Fucking weird as shit. Why? Anyway, inside the next room is the smell of medicine was oppressive. Yeah, sometimes people just set fire. How would I react if I combusted midstream? I'm on fire right now. This is Mike Alpha November Golf Oscar. Mango? Why are you Mango? Yeah, you go ahead and land. Just crash that fucker into the ground. Yeah, I mean, don't look it up if you're squeamish, because, I mean, it's in black and white, but it's still, like, an exploded, charred corpse, so it's not the best thing, but, like, it's fucking weird. Inside the room, the smell of medicine was oppressive. So this is the Chem lab. I hope inhaling all this stuff doesn't do permanent damage. Hina and Sakura seem to be lost in a deep but friendly conversation. I need to find out what's going on with Sakura and the mastermind, but I can't while she's with Hina.
Hey, Makoto.
Are you, Big Mac, were you thinking about actually just straight up asking her? The reasonings behind spontaneous combustion are wild. Like, have you noticed, like, this is a fact. There have been less alien sightings since the iPhone came out than before. Like, in an equivalent amount of time. And to me, that makes me believe that just aliens, if they do exist, haven't visited us. Or maybe they're just like, shit, they got iPhones now, we can't hang out. Like, the better the cameras we have, the less aliens we find. What if aliens made iPhones? Fucking galaxy brain right there. There's a lot of shit I don't understand. What if I'm an alien? What if I'm an alien? It's the most, like, I mean, like, if they're gonna hide in plain sight. And they'd be like me. I mean, that's the most plain sight option possible. I don't even know I'm an alien, but what if I am an alien? You need something? No, that's nothing. You okay? You sure? Okay, then. Anyway, Hina. Or Sakura. What is it, Big Mac? Did you need something? No, it's nothing.
So then.
Really? Well, okay. Medicine. This is going to be where the next murder takes place for some reason.
That's right.
Listen, Big Mac, listen to me and take deep breaths and calm down and listen to me. Okay. All kind of stuff that we didn't have before. Vitamins, minerals, amino acids, and creatine.
Okay.
What? They even have Protein X? Is that real? Protein Zyme X. Okay. What's that? High quality protein drink. There's nothing like that cheap swill that they've got in the warehouse. It's connoisseur level. Oh yeah? This is amazing. A gold mine. My prayers have been finally answered. Time to load up some more prayers then. A gold mine, huh? I've already taken a good look at things around here. A lot more to think about, but I should head back to the dining hall where I didn't find anything. If you commit suicide in this school... Okay, hold on. What if you commit suicide and then say it's someone's fault? Wait a minute. No, wait. Okay. Galaxy brain, but very bad idea. Coming up. What if, okay, let's say I wanted everyone to get out. What if I committed suicide, then blamed it on someone before I did it? And then didn't say how I died. And it's whoever did the actual killing, like the accomplice thing. Who gets blamed for my suicide if I say it's someone else's fault? Or do I just nuke the whole fucking school? How would that help? Everyone would leave. No, everyone would die except for that one person. Because there would be no way of finding out that information. Everyone would die if they don't figure out who killed you. Wait a minute. So yeah, even the person I blamed. Let's say I blamed Leon, right? Or what if I blamed someone who's alive, like Sakura? What if I blame Sakura for my suicide in video evidence to Monokuma? And then no one votes for her. Then she would get to leave, right? If you kill yourself, do you get out of this place? Yeah, I mean... Well, no, while I'm killing myself, I'm like... No, wait, I'd be the killer because I would be the person killing myself. Is this an ethical question about, like, who's to blame for suicide? I tried to galaxy brain this out of here now. This is I accidentally an ethics conversation. I'm very sorry. Yeah, it's still a little bit of a chicken egg and shit. Am I the victim or the murderer? Not long after I got to the dining hall, the others began to trickle in. And after a few minutes... So this is everyone.
Well,
okay, well, let's discuss what we all discovered. Okay, good idea. Where are the rest of them? Kyoko, are you mad at me? She's ignoring me.
So,
Hey, Kyoko seems upset at you.
That's right.
She is. She's totally mad. Yeah, it looks like it.
What's your deal?
I bet it's your fault, isn't it? You must have done something to her. Hina at the protective but stupid level of friendship. Really just jumping in on that. It is actually my fault now that I say it. If some kid spontaneously combusted out of nowhere in this school, would a trial would be needed. Assuming that Monokuma is omniscient, or omniscient? Whatever. Hold off on that, Onyx, just in case. I paid $20 for this game just because you've been playing it. Yeah, there you go. Omnipotent. Omnisexual. I think that's a thing. I have no idea what that word means. Apparently it's a thing, though. I didn't bother to look it up because I'm an asshole. Omnivore? Omnitrix? I bet it's your fault, isn't it? You must have done something to her. This is bad. Metal sheets have been attached to all the windows on the 4th floor. None of them have budged an inch.
In other words,
Just like everywhere else. Except for the 4th floor seems unlikely. That was to be expected, though. Yeah, I mean, like, it seems weird. I mean, like, there's already pansexual and bisexual, but that's different. It's different. But I don't know how. Because I'm dumb. I think it's a bunch of different names for very similar things. But they're different. Sort of like how Pepsi and Coke are very similar, but they're not the same thing. I think that's it. Omnisexual means you're sexually attracted to omnipotent things. Yeah? Yeah, it's the people care about it, and for that reason, if you want to say you're pan or bi or whatever, it's like, okay, cool, I will remember which one you said. Found a couple of rooms on the 4th floor, but they were locked. The data center and the headmaster's room. No, I'm gonna believe that though, Jump Gene. We're going with that. What if you're just God? I think that means you're omnisexual. No, that's if you want to fuck God. If you want to fuck Jesus, if you go to church and you see him all up on the cross there all like shredded, have you ever noticed how they never make Jesus like normal? He's always like somewhere between like emaciated and absolutely fucking ripped. And it's like, what the fuck? So what if you went to church and you're like, damn. Damn, Jesus. You see anyone? And the answer is yes, but not really. He sees everyone. Because he's God, that's what he does. Anyway. Headmaster's room. It sounds like exactly the kind of place where we'd want to find them clues. If we can somehow unlock the door and get inside.
But
Who cares about the stupid lock? It should be no problem for the world's strongest missing link to knock down one measly's door. Who exactly are you referring to? Or are you just believing that Bigfoot is in here with us? If all the places that Bigfoot could be, I doubt it's here. What was that? No, please continue. Did you just say that I've got the nicest butt on the block? That I've got the curviest hips? And you have no curve. You have no curve to your hips. You just are a curve.
what the heck?
Hell no, I didn't. Then what did you say? Because I know you weren't talking about tearing down that door into the headmaster's room. Knocking down the headmaster's door? What kind of war on education are you trying to start here? Don't say Monokuma is dummy thick. You're wrong and bad.
With betrayal?
It's my room, you know. It is now, anyway. And you're thinking about busting it down? You seriously don't want to piss me off. You have no idea how much bacteria lives on a single bear claw? Like the donut? working in a bakery, it's a lot more than you'd think, I would imagine. I worked in one at one point. I would imagine there's quite a bit, actually, because they just kind of sitting there. I've now talked myself out of donuts. My life is a lot worse now. No, I was just kidding. Please don't get mad. I'm not mad. Why do you have an emoticon? You have an actual face. How did you say that out loud? How are you guys saying this out loud? What? What? How is this happening? How are you saying those words? I can't pronounce that. Semicolon underscore semicolon. I was hoping I wouldn't have to add a rule for this, but if you're gonna go around and have those thoughts, I have no choice but to add to the school regulations. Seriously?
Too bad.
Breaking down a locked door is prohibited. There. It's a rule now, you jerks. A new rule has been added to the regulations menu. You know what I was just thinking? So I played Warhammer the other day. I know no one cares. There was a guy I played against. He used a stratagem, and the rule was written weird. It's with the Castellan robots that AdMech has, that they just... their special ability goes on forever, because they didn't write for it to end. What if they put someone who is, like, that level of rules lawyering, like, from, like, a Warhammer rules lawyer guy, the ultimate rules lawyer, they just threw him in here to this Dangarompa school. Because that asshole found all of these little tiny things that he said it didn't, and I didn't double check because I don't give a shit. The game ended pretty quickly after that. Is he gone? My point is that, like, that guy would constantly be making Monokuma appear and be like, well, actually, it doesn't say, and if you read the intention, I could just leave. I could just leave because he never said I couldn't. And then Monokuma has to go like, well, you can't leave. He would make Monokuma kill himself. Because I was thinking, no locked doors can be busted down. That means that the locked doors to our rooms cannot be busted down without threat of being murdered. So that means that if you just hoard up on food, then you're safe, assuming you stay in your room. No one can get to you, and they will, if they want to get to you, would have to break down the door. Man, I was scared for my life. I'm sure he was gonna kill me for serious.
Well.
What about water? You gotta shower. You got pretty much everything you need. If you started growing food, you could live in there indefinitely. But if you go out of his way to make up a rule like that, there's no doubt that something is important hidden behind that headmaster's room. But not that that's a rule. Now that there's rule, there's nothing we can do. Okay, let me show you how to be a rules lawyer. He never said that we can't. So we can't break down the door. We can't go through locked doors. We can't break in through locked doors. Is that the wording? This is how you play Warhammer, by the way. Attempting to break into locked rooms is strictly prohibited. Okay. Attempting to break into locked rooms. You could go through a wall, but that would break this rule as well, because you're breaking into a locked room. And lockpicking would still be breaking and entering. If you break into a locked room through the wall, then you have to... Attempting, I think, is the thing. That's the key word there. You know? If you don't attempt to, but you do enter a locked room, it's fine. If you remove all the walls, then it's not a room anymore. See, there you go. You guys could play Warhammer. It's not actually like that unless if you play competitively. Attempting is banned, but what about succeeding? It's true. if you were to successfully break down a door, then it's fine. Or if you actually unlock the door. Yeah, that's another thing. What if you find the actual key to the room? Then you can go in without it being a problem. Are you still super mad at me, Kyoko? She's ignoring me. So
That's right. What's your deal?
metal sheets have been attached. All right, right. Did I talk to everyone? There's a big shelf in the chem lab on the 4th floor. Had all kind of chemicals and stuff.
Okay.
There's an all-star cast of nutrient additives and supplements. You should go at least take a peek. I highly recommend it. I think you and the ogre are probably the only ones that are interested in stuff like that. Just gonna call her that right to her fucking face. All right, then. Oh, but it's not all good stuff, though. There's medicine and health stuff, but on top of that, there's a bunch of different poisons. Poison? They're all labeled clearly, though, so it'd be hard to grab one by mistake.
It's true.
Sakura's gonna die. So we better make sure we're careful around there. We probably shouldn't tell Byakuya or Toko about the poison, right? What do you mean? Well, just in case. You know what I'm trying to say. Just in case I think you're right.
However,
It won't be before long before he discovers it himself. But to put something as dangerous as poison right out in the open, it's absolutely the work of the mastermind. So everyone has said what they needed to say? What if we flush it down the toilet? What if no one has access to anything to murder anyone with? What if we just destroy all weapons? Yeah, if we just flush the poison, we're fine. Restock? Yeah, it probably restocks, doesn't it?
You're serious?
Looks like nobody found any clues at all, let alone a way out of here. I haven't been this depressed since my house burned to the ground. Someone do something to cheer me up. Can I say something?
How about that?
It's because my dad was smoking in bed. Okay? It's not. I have something I'd like to report. So you guys all remember, right? You remember when I found the picture up on the 3rd floor the other day?
Perhaps.
You mean the one that showed Mondo, Chirio, and Leon all together, right? Yeah, I remember. What about it? Well, I found another one. Another picture, almost just like that. Still choked someone. We can't break down the door, but what if we poison the lock? But this time, the picture was of Celeste, Fume, and Sayaka. They're all smiling. The classroom in the picture didn't have any metal covering the windows. So the picture of Mondo, Chirio, and Leon wasn't the only one. When you found another one that had Celeste, Fume, and Sayaka, it's literally what I just fucking said. But how can that...
Conspiracy!
Monokuma must have faked it. But if the picture is real, then everyone who's in it... It's like the exact same angle and everything. There'd have been some kind of hidden connection there, don't you think? Deeper truth that we just don't understand.
What?
Can't be, it's fake. But Monokuma said it was real. I know we could just write it off as a lie, but...
so then.
So you trust Monokuma's word over the word of people who died. Ooh. I believe Monokuma tells the truth. But this might be a thing he's lying about.
Because
That's what you're saying, isn't it? No, it's not. I'm shocked. You told everyone that we should believe in our friends, but then you refused to do the same. That's not it. What's going on with Kyoko? Why is she getting so emotional? I don't understand why she's so angry. Big Mac? Being an asshole really seems to make people angry. Like, if you're an asshole to someone, it pisses them off.
Hey, come on.
Come on, guys, stop fighting. All your good luck is gonna float away. Anyway, Mokuko, you're thinking about it too much. There's no way Monokuma didn't fake that picture.
Of course.
He's just trying to confuse us. You shouldn't listen to anything that Monokuma has to say. You might be right, but still, Are you still so conflicted?
What?
Looks like you guys have stopped playing nice. You all have the same sunken look on your faces. You were all so ugly before. You shouldn't let them sink any lower. When I look at you, it makes me think of a frog sinking to a pile of manure. Why would you think of that?
You know?
Sorry.
Just a second.
Why are you apologizing?
What the heck?
How are the dumbest people still alive? Like, how did you survive? I guess the trick is to kill the smartest person in the room and the dumb people will argue about other things. Really, it's... Oh my god, I'm still alive. I'm fucked. Like, who's the next smartest person? It's... In order, probably Siaka or, Kyoko. Not assuming Toko or Big... What's his name? Big Mac or Bukake.
That's right.
That's true enough. Your problems are mine. We are, and always will be, completely separate. Separate. So whatever's causing your faces to turn so ugly has nothing to do with me. And if I happen to discover a vital clue, it wouldn't concern you in the slightest. Huh? Did he finally just say something useful? No, he didn't. He alluded to the fact that he knows something, but he's not saying it, so that way we can all pretend like we like him for a minute.
Hey,
What have you been up to?
That's fine.
What am I telling you? Perhaps forcing your lazy brains to do some work might do you some good.
Such ignorance.
I was in the bath. What else would you like to know? Today's lottery numbers? He's taking a bath? Is he saying something about talking to Alter Ego? Did he say something to him? Maybe we should all take a bath. Let's all get naked and jump into water together. To learn things. In the bath. With their clothes off. Good idea. A mixed bath.
Okay.
A mixed bath. If Alter Ego really did tell him something, I wonder what it could have been. They're in high school. No, we're implying that. We have to imply that, or else that Monokuma will assume that we're doing something shady. But we just have to imply that we're having lots of sex. It's bad. It's time for the hot springs episode. Yay! When's the beach episode? I need to hurry up and get in that dressing room. That's the wrong door. Wrong door. All right, bathing room. There it is. Still shady. It is, but it's a different kind of shady. One that Monokuma would actually be interested in. When I got into the dressing room... You can't say beach episode is next game. That's dumb and wrong. Apparently the next game is the beach episode. Wow. I hate that. So everyone's saying that it gets even more sexual on the next game is probably right. Everyone's probably going to be walking around in bikinis. You know what I saw today? I was hanging out near bars. So while my brother was tuning his guitar, I was looking out the window, right? Just kind of thinking about things, looking around. I need to pause the game real quick and pull up Psy, because I don't think I can explain this correctly. And I know I saw this. I know I saw this. All right. Display capture, sure. Okay. And then all right. So I know no one's going to believe me, but this is what I saw today. I'm going to make you guys look at it as well. It's the only way. All right. So. No, not that. This. All right. So that's Pay Tool Psy. New. Okay, sure. Okay, cool. So. Today, I was waiting for my brother to get done tuning his guitar. I was looking out the window, right? Let me make this thing super big for you guys. There you go. All right. So I saw a guy, right? There we go. All right. So I saw a guy, right? Here's his pants, okay? So this is how pants work. You have like, you got your body, right? You got arms. I have an art channel, by the way. You got arms and a head, right? And then you got some, maybe like some hair going on, right? He was wearing a cap though. He was wearing like a baseball cap, like so. Okay. So I viewed him from the back, right? So he's standing there with his legs, right? But is the important part. He's standing there with his shorts, but they're like assless shorts. Like so. Okay, it doesn't really work with stick figures. But I saw a man in assless shorts today. They worked like this. Does that make sense? Not assless chaps. Assless chaps would be all the way down to here. There'd be something else going on, right? No, assless shorts. Just like canvas or like maybe like khaki. They're like gray khaki assless shorts. And I don't really remember what he was wearing on the top half. He was wearing some sort of shirt. I think it was white. I saw a man's ass today. It's very relevant to this stream. What were we just talking about? No, I don't really need to save that. Thanks, though. There's nothing under them? Nope. That's what the experience of going down to a bar is like. I didn't see him from the front. How thick was he? It was just a man's ass. Review the ass. It was an ass. Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh, right. Toko was sitting there alone on the bench. Maybe we should, like, do a quick BRB. I just kind of killed the mood. You guys could have, like, a 2-minute break. Consider assless shorts. Be right back. What was it? Please think of fish and chips. That's the meme. God, it's such a fucking weird. Man or van? Fish and chips. 2 minutes. BRB. God, I hope people actually watch my videos to know what the fuck I'm talking about. Bam. More game. It's time. It's time for game. You guys here? We just got the same ad 3 times in a row. Must have been like, what was that, 45 seconds long? We started watching Megamind. It's too late. It's too late. You don't have time for that shit. Video games. Toko is sitting alone in a bench, the laptop in front of her. In her lap that needs to be addressed. Toko, did you decide to come here? What Alter Ego has to say too?
What's your problem?
I already heard it with Master. I still don't like that. With Master? You don't have to keep saying it. Anyway, what are you doing right now? Shut up, stop bothering me.
How about that?
Get away, we have to talk to Alter Ego. Shara, thank you for 42 months of support. Holy shit, thank you so much. No, I made Master a promise. A promise? Master told me to wait here, so that's what I'm doing.
Huh?
What are you, his dog? That's what Master wants, I'll do anything he asks. Girl. No, I don't think it's like that she's like his protege or anything. I think she's into some weird shit. I think she's into some weird kinky shit. Toko needs to learn how relationships work. Yes, I agree. Healthy relationships. That was an important adjective in there. You just love being mistreated. Oh, fine. If you really want me gone, by all means.
What?
Wait, how did you sneeze on command? Hey guys, what's going on? We'd like you to move. Sure thing, kneel before me and beg. First a mega masochist, now a super sadist. So anyway, I'm just gonna get that. Just that Jack is sitting in front of, okay. Toko, seriously, I'm asking you nicely to let us use the laptop.
What? You SOB!
Didn't you hear what I said? I told you to kneel and beg.
How about that?
Come on, Big Mac. Give her the old 1-2 combo. Drop to your knees, too. Beseech. Why are you acting like you're not a part of this? As desperate as I felt, I did kneel down in front of her and said, please, I'm begging you, please let us use the laptop. What if someone walked up to you and told you to kneel and beg? I would assume it's one of you guys. And then I'd clock you in the fucking face. And let's be real, you deserve it.
I'm on fire!
Such an ultra miraculous feeling of happiness. All my pent up anger at Master for abusing me is evaporated. Do you want to clarify? Like, why are you into that? What if someone demanded you clock them in the face? I met a guy like that once. I don't really have anything else to say in that story, because I just was like, no. I threatened to knock out very specific viewers. I didn't knock out the guy. I didn't punch a random dude on the street. You don't do that. That's fucking weird. I don't have reason to punch that man. He didn't do anything. Why not? Because he didn't piss me off or anything. Did you date him? No, he was just a guy on the street. I literally walked away after saying no because what? What? So even you realize it's abuse.
Hey.
That should be enough, right? Hurry up and let us talk to all three guys. Okay. You need to give the viewers what they want. You guys want me to physically assault all of you? I have only so many hands and there's so many faces. I assume all of you have at least one face. If you have more than one face, please let me know. I'm sure like the average will work out where some of you don't have faces and some of you have two. So it works out. Everyone come closer. I already told Bkek, but was finally able to crack open all the files that were on this laptop. Sorry I've kept you all waiting.
Correct.
That's just what I thought.
I see.
Finally, the time has come. I'm starting to get nervous. I felt the same way resting on the keyboard. My hands began to shake.
Just a second.
Move. Single word was like a sharpened blade. Wounded, I moved to let her take over.
So then,
So here we go. Kyoko began typing, the words appearing as fast as I could read them. Can you tell us what you found out? Can't we just talk to her? Because she does seem to react to that.
Leave it to me.
Sure, I analyzed all the files and extracted all the useful information I could. And one particular important fact I discovered was a certain plan that had been put into effect here. To isolate the students of Hope's Peak Academy and create a communal life for them. That's what the stated goal of the plan. But it was meant to be more than a normal school life. The students were intended to live out the rest of their lives here. That's exactly the situation we found ourselves in. It's quite unthinkable, isn't it? What's more, the ones who came up with the plan was none other than the administrators of Hope Peak Academy themselves. Yeah? Hold on, the only reason we've been imprisoned here, it wasn't the work of some psycho freak or criminal organization or whatever. It was the school itself. That makes them a psycho Okay, hold on. If an organization such as a school board decides to do some psychotic shit and lock you up in a school and then have you murder each other, it does still count. It does still count. That still works. I'm being pedantic. She's being stupid. That doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that?
just a second.
That was weak. I don't think Alter Ego is finished. Perhaps we should hear the rest. Seems like the reason they devised the plan was because of what happened 1 year ago. How they described the event said it's the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. What if we're ghosts? Oh, we can't kill each other if we're ghosts. What does that mean?
What?
What's the name for that something? Otherwise known as the tragedy, it was apparently something of devastating occurrence. Because of the tragedy, Hope's Peak Academy was forced to discontinue its role as a school and closed down.
I see.
Then you're calling out all schools in America as a crazy organization. If you lock children in a school and expect them to murder each other, that does make you a crazy person. Or at least an asshole. You don't have to be crazy to be an asshole. I'm not crazy, for example. What that means is 1 year ago, this tragedy took place, and whatever it is, it forced Hope's Peak to shut down. From there, they decided to use the school as a kind of staging ground.
That's right.
They planned to sequester the students here, where they would live out the rest of their lives. Why would Hope's Peak administrators want to shut everyone in like that?
Hey.
What could this tragic event possibly be? Maybe we should ask the one person who actually looked through all these files for the last, month. In a flash, Kyoko typed the questions in the computer. The answer we got was... Sorry, I don't know. If that information was ever on this computer, it's gone now. Totally useless, I'm sorry. That's all he said. This is really the end? We got halfway to an answer and that's it? It appears so. Disappointing. Oh wait, there's one other thing I forgot to mention. I think it might be important. I believe it has something to do with the mastermind. The mastermind? Kyoko's fingers moved even faster than they had so far. Did you figure out the mastermind's identity?
Sorry.
No. I still don't know, but I did find a clue, I think. The one leading Hope's Peak Academy staff, the one who's finalizing the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak Headmaster. The same person may very well be the mastermind who planned it all out. According to the files, the Headmaster is a man in his late 30s. Seems possible even now he's likely hiding somewhere in the school right
The
now.
headmaster?
The Headmaster is in this school? That's a new line.
Okay.
Well, no one is in their 30s here. Wait a minute, I'm in my 30s. Shit, it's me. Leon! That's got to be the mastermind. I mean, Monokuma's been calling himself the Headmaster, right?
Perhaps.
Which makes the real Headmaster something much more suspicious.
Serious?
But if we break down the door to his room, we're dead, right? So what are we supposed to do? Tell Byakuya to do it. Tell Byakuya that he should go. Wait, no, don't say that. That's why. That explains why Rev kept blaming everything on Leon, who was trying to pin it on him. It is his fault though. No, it's real though. We all thought Rev was making theories, but he was just telling us his plans all along. Shit, I've been found out. I'll find a way. No matter what it takes, I will find the Headmaster. No matter the cost.
So,
Kyoko, what's going on?
I
can't explain why. I just have to find him. She has to? What's going on with you? When you heard about the Headmaster, her reaction was almost violent.
So then.
We should see if Alter Ego has any more information. Can I just be like, hey, I would like to tell you something. Later. That seemed to be her attempt to regain her composure, and then he started typing again. Did you learn anything else? Sorry, that's everything I found. With all the information on this laptop seems pretty old, so that's all I can do from here. I'm really sorry. It's just really all over. Wait, Alter Ego seems to have more to say. Well, it's kind of a different topic, but I was wondering about something. I haven't seen Celeste, Fume, or Taka since yesterday. If you haven't seen someone in a while, they're dead. Also, why do you exclusively... It's kind of weird of Alter Ego to point out that specific collection of people. Like, we don't see them for, like, several days on end. And then when we finally do, like, it's not suspicious. Like, they wouldn't ask, like, where the fuck is, you know, I don't know, Leon or some shit. Heavy silence fell across the room. They're dead. They're dead. The only sound was the flat, precise clicking of keys as Kyoko typed. They're all dead. What? I see. I certainly knew there was a possibility, but it really happened. Sorry. There's no point in me getting depressed over things that I can't do anything about.
Anyway.
It's been like 10 days, not a month. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, she did get fire trucked a little bit. That's true. That's it. A simple phrase that held so much meaning. She began typing again. You've done your job. Thank you. I'm done? I guess I am, huh? Well, maybe I'll take a little rest. I'm kind of tired. Goodbye, everyone. I'll see you later. Oh, no. With that, the laptop entered sleep mode. Sad computer.
I see.
A sad top. Slap top. Sad top works better. Lap sad. So Alter Ego did everything he could.
Indeed.
We won't have to talk to him all that much anymore. But I kind of feel sorry for him.
But...
Feeling sorry? But he's just a computer program, right?
Well...
I know, but he still did everything he could for us, you know? Slap top? Slap shop. Bam, 1 slap. 2 slaps. We're cooking for 3. 4 slaps, there you go. Good. I mean, it did. That's what a computer program is designed to do. You don't tell a computer good job every time it shut down, do you? I tell OBS it did a good... It was... OBS? You know what? No drop frames today? Good boy. You did good. You did good, OBS. Apex Legends, I played you earlier. Fun game. Had a good time. Good shit. Hero, you're an asshole. Well, no. When you talk to Alter Ego, it just didn't take it that way. I know what you mean. I felt the same way.
Hey.
Hey, come on. It's just a program. You can't tell the difference between a program and a friend, right? But you know what's the difference between that program and us and that program? We don't have time for this story. Huh? I started thinking about how you would differentiate a person and an AI. Alter Ego isn't human. I know that. It's just a program running on a computer. But at the same time, I can't help think of him as our friend.
That's right.
He's no different from us. He's just a laptop. That's the only difference. He's the computer. Yeah, my theory about them being robots is starting to,
I
think maybe I understand where you're coming from. There's no problem calling him a friend. After all, the more friends, the merrier, right?
How about that?
Check this out. Friendship has no survival value. Instead, it is a value to survival. I disagree with the first part, but not the second part.
So
anyway, that was totally smart, cool thing that I quoted from I don't remember where.
hey,
Friends are mercenaries you pay with love and respect. It's one of my favorite phrases. You can't expect them to do shit back if you don't do the same for them. Anyway, there's nothing more Alter Ego can do to help us. As such, his role in this is over. Am I wrong about that? No, but...
just a second.
And quite frankly, I question the ease in which you decide who is and who is not your friend. Do you really mean that?
Wait.
The story's gotten off track. We should go over what Alter Ego said one more time. Yeah, good idea. What was Hope's Peak staff thinking? Why are they making us kill each other? Alter Ego said that it happened 1 year ago is when it started.
Well,
Yeah, I still think the biggest, most awful, most hopeless event in human history, right? Must have been a huge incident, whatever it was. Probably nuclear war, but okay. And then the only people that are left are robots, and then everyone who's in here is fucking robots. And the reason we're locked in here to kill each other is we're not meant to kill each other, but the one robot went crazy, and then he's making us kill each other, and we're doing it because we're programmed to be children, and children are fucking stupid. Oh my god, I think I almost have that. And we're in space because it would be neat. Do I have it? I think I got it. But something like that really happened a year ago? Sling Nasty, thank you for 2 months of support. Spess! That's why the blood is all pink, because it's just Pepto-Bismol. They ran out of human blood after they made a couple and they fucked up. I don't really watch the news, so sorry, nothing comes to mind.
anyway,
The event that led to the closing of Hope's Peak.
at the very least,
If nothing else, it must have to do something with the connection to the school. Maybe all the students were killed or something.
However,
The kind of catastrophe would have been all over the news. At least one of us would remember that.
Could it be?
Then maybe it's a cover-up. That would explain why none of us knew about the school had been shut down.
see.
Totally covering up something like that is impossible. It's not totally... Something like that, I suppose, is not totally impossible. It's the exact opposite of what I said. Where are your memories? Yeah, they're gone, because we're robots. We didn't have them. What's wrong with our government? Our taxes pay their salaries. They should be handling stuff like that.
anyway,
Yeah, thank you. Maybe right now it's the only... Maybe, but right now there's only one path open to us.
so...
We have to find the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy.
correct.
We have to find him and make him tell us everything.
No matter what.
As long as we can get our hands on him, I think. If she says headmaster, I got that feeling again. But even that is a problem not so easily solved. Yeah, it's kind of weird that, she doesn't treat Monokuma the same way. Like, that's a whole new sprite and everything. Everyone's old enough to pay some tax. Like, you buy shit at the store, you buy some candy when you're a kid, that's taxes. That goes for paying for services that you may or may not want. Sales tax is a thing, yeah.
So then,
Well, our business here is done, so for now we should get out of here. Yeah, that's a good idea. Do you think Hiro would commit tax fraud? Then I... Huh? Is that really that dusty? That means... Oh no, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not guarding it. It's gonna be so mad at me. Let's avoid getting involved any further. Y'all are into some weird, kinky shit, and if you guys want to do that in this murder school, that's fine. Just don't. I wouldn't imagine he would commit tax fraud on purpose. I would imagine he's like me and he's too dumb to know how to do his taxes, so he has to hire someone.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
My heart's pounding away. It's pounding with anger. Still mad about the whole breaking in the headmaster's room thing, are you? That doesn't matter even a little. Just jealous of you guys enjoying a decent mixed bath. That doesn't matter either. It's building. I feel it building. My head's about to boil over with rage.
Please.
Don't anger. Here, let me help you center your chakra. Etch this into the walls of your brain, okay? When you do something to me, I do it right back. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. Huh? Fang for a fang? Be careful, you just chanted the incantation of devastation. Center your chakra. Chakra. Cock. Center your cock. No, it's just a saying. Oh, I see. What is he talking about? That's a good point. What is he talking about? It's time to go to sleep. You're gonna be mad.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m.
It never occurred to me to look at the screens in the background, but I guess there's something of value there.
As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked. And okay then, sweet.
Correct.
So it's nighttime.
Hey,
Does everyone know what to do? Celeste was the one who suggested our nighttime rule, but she's gone now. Think we should still avoid being out at nighttime. It'll make me feel better that way. I agree.
it's true.
Very well then. In that case, time for bed. Everyone has gotten murdered directly related to us breaking that rule. Yeah, actually, everyone who's died has directly died because of breaking that rule. Maybe we should do that rule. Maybe that rule is a good idea. Because every time we break that rule, someone dies. What's the question Dole means? Can someone pull up... Oh, if you do exclamation point Boro, it'll pop up. What chapter are we on? 4. Monokuma's parting words left me feeling anxious about the rest of the night. You can also go to vinesauce.com, and then there should be a link for it. It's less of rule and more of an agreement. It is an agreement, but it seems to be one that, as long as we abide by it, we don't get murdered and we don't murder anyone else. As I was back in my room, I got lost in thought. What I had learned about from Alter Ego kept on spinning around and around in my mind. The administrators of Hope Peak had planned all of this. I did this because of the tragedy which happened a year before. And apparently the headmaster is the one behind it all, the mastermind. All these mysteries make me worried. But I still have to try and unravel them, bit by bit. I'm sure the road will be long and tough, but I don't think I have any other choice. Yeah, that was a pretty weak burp, honestly. Let's talk a bit about where I was before I became... where I was before I became a bear. At first, I was a total loss. I had no idea what I should become. The lady in our tech support department suggested I tried being a shrimp, and she was like, "Oh, the company's been really trying to push this forever. It's a really incredible offer." As she laid out all the details, it turned out it wasn't a tiger prawn like I'd hoped, but a little popcorn shrimp. It's totally tiny. Would have been the world's smallest mascot. I like eating shrimp, but I didn't want to be one myself. Plus, someone might come along and step on me. So then the lady started laughing at me. She was like, "Do you think we could do a tiger prawn on our budget?" So ultimately, I decided to become a bear instead.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
That's not very helpful, actually. It does confirm that you are a robot, I think. Or maybe he's a tiger shrimp. Or the other kind of, like, what was it, popcorn shrimp? Maybe he's a popcorn shrimp, but he's, like, controlling a bear suit.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7. Get ready to...
First things first, I need to head to the dining hall. Yep. Monokuma is just a very small furry. Hey, Hina, how you doing? Good morning, Hina. Morning. So yesterday you were kind of cool. What do you mean?
Yeah.
You know when you said Alter Ego was our friend?
So,
I was thinking the same thing. When stuff like that happens, I never know how to say what I'm thinking.
You got it.
So I'm really glad you said it for me. Thanks. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Usually like totally normal, but when the time comes, bam, you bust out your special power.
'Cause,
I mean, even before yesterday when stuff comes up, you like always do something about it. Even before yesterday? Are you talking about class trials and stuff? This stuff is just kind of took care of itself, you know? Totally didn't. With your power and Sakura's and everyone's, I'm sure we'll get out of here. Yeah, I think you're right. No one else is gonna die.
okay.
I'm right, all right? Now we've got that fighting spirit. Let's go get some grub. She's right. Even if the road is long, we don't have to keep moving forward. We'll never reach our goal. Absolutely no one will be murdered inside this room. No one else will be murdered. Wow, actually, everyone's alive in here. And Toko is here, but Kyoko is not. What are you staring at? Toko?
What's your problem?
What do you think your eyes... Do you think your eyes will just rot by looking at me? Fine, then don't look at me. I think he's just surprised to see you at the breakfast meeting at all. Indeed, it's been quite a while since you joined us. Yeah, what made you change your mind? Kind of makes it look like everyone's just sort of sitting on the table. Yaka said that he likes girls to have meat on their bones, so I'm gonna start eating. I'm gonna force it down in my stomach. I'm gonna keep eating until I drop. You know what? Actually, this is really good. You do that, honey. You got this. Because what I'm realizing is that she thinks that Bukake is cute. And that means that he's gonna get murdered. So that's fine. Nonari, thank you for 55 months of support. That's holy shit.
Okay.
I refuse to lose. I'm sorry, what? No, wait, what? What? I wouldn't do that if I were you. Well, others than that, looks like Kyoko isn't here.
You know?
Oh, she said she'd come by later. Eating contest, I see. I didn't say Bukake was cute. I said that she thinks that he is. Which means that he's next to get murdered. Which will be the quickest fucking trial ever.
You know?
Yeah, after you leave. So, like, if she was like, you know, I don't know, have a thing with him, that's fine. You do you. She's not even trying to hide it anymore. I know she said you wanted you to show some backbone, but you didn't need to show her that much.
Just a second.
You're dirty, look. Oh. You think I got my backbone out for her? You don't understand.
Just the worst.
You're the type who would take the stairs of love 3 steps at a time, aren't you? I'm telling you, it's not like that. Just shut up already, Hina. You've been running your filthy mouth like that all morning. Filthy? Me? Don't make me repeat myself. I'm not filthy. There's no use denying it. We can all see how disgusting you are. Shut up. You and that lusty ball... Night after night, you go out for your illicit club meetings. Hey, knock it off. I can't deal with dirty stuff like that. Your midnight extracurricular activities only put us in even more danger. I'm sorry. What? Lesbians? Toko always horny on main for Quada.
Please.
For reals. Lesbians? Stop it. You'd like me to stop, wouldn't you? Your sweaty hands gripping the big fat chalk all tight. Going for that extra credit, your screams are like the screech of a violated blackboard. And it's amazing, and decent ideas are coming to me one after another.
Bastard!
So would you rather have your black eye be the left one or the right? Sorry.
Hey, come on.
Let's leave Toko alone. She's gone a little funny from all her pent-up frustration. Jesus Christ, do I have like a... Oh my god.
You know?
You know what? I actually do have like a vibrator. Could give it to her, but then we'd never see her again and then she'd die. Anyway, wait, that's not the worst. You and Kyoko need to make up already, you know? Yeah, I have a... Hold on. No, don't act like I'm a fucking weirdo. Hold on. I mean in the game. I will find it. What is it called? Worm. There it is. Flip switch on the bottom to set the doll shaking. Apparently a kid's toy, but I don't really get the point of it. It's a vibrator. I've got 3 of them. So there you go. I mean, that's... of course, I want things to get better as soon as possible. But with everything that's going on, I haven't had a chance to talk to her about what I saw. Before anything, I should talk to Sakura about it. She's dead. Oh, Sakura, what is it? Can you make some time later? I was hoping I could talk to you. So now that Kyoko's dumping him, Mokoko is trying to win Sakura's heart? Are you in heat, Mokoko? Don't care who they are as long as you're getting the right equipment. Watch out, Sakura. Mokoko transferred to a wild beast, Prime Minister of Wild Beast Beastopia. Both of you need to stop being so horny. Or work it out.
Well,
Can we talk? Can our talk wait until tomorrow? I'd like to get some rest today. For some reason, I've been feeling really worn down these last few days. Are you sick? Did you get hurt? No, nothing serious. I just had a few minor aches and pains. Is that from fighting Monokuma and not getting instantly impaled because of that? Like, I'd really love to see that battle, like, animated so that way I know what the fuck happened. Like, the context of how the fight went depends a lot. Like, was it sparring? Was it friendly? Was she trying to murder him? Is he okay with that? What the fuck is going on? Thank you for the 10 gay bits. Sinful Holly. Lucky for you, it's in the anime. Well, that's good. Must be pretty bad if you have to go rest. Are you sure you're okay? I'm sure a protein shake and some sleep will get me back on my feet.
Got it.
That's true. Protein is good for all kinds of stuff. Sorry, the little puzzle that I'm fidgeting with fell apart, and so I'm putting back together. Cappy Rose, thank you for the 100 bits there. 100 gay bits. I guess they should be lesbian bits right now because it says we all know Sakura is saving herself for Hina anyway. Thank you. You guys like worship protein. It's like your god or something.
Okay.
Okato, I don't know what it is you want to talk to Sakura about, but save it till tomorrow. She's in pain. Lesbits. Lesbians. James at Games, thank you for giving out the sub. It was very kind of you. Thank you for the support in general. Nick, the sentence "I worship feet" is not necessary ever.
I'm sorry.
You know?
Well, for now, let's eat. Eat? I'm kind of nervous.
Huh?
How come?
What's your
Because I don't usually
problem?
eat in front of other people. Ever since I was a kid, I'd eat by myself.
The heck?
What about your family? Well, yeah, I used to live with my dad and my mom, my mom... You had 2 moms? Well, that's just how things were. It's like a serious issue. No, it's called... Wait, no, that's actually fucked up. Why do you have 2 moms and a dad? Wait, divorce. Divorce. Just let it go. You're asking me to get into trouble. Oh, Nick, please, no, stop. Thank you for the 3 extra subs. It's very kind of you. Polygamy is bad. Well, it depends. It can be. It's not always bad. I would assume that her parents didn't do it right. It's not my cup of tea, polyamorous relationships. But I guess as long as everyone's a consenting adult and it's not fucked up. Polygamy is bad, polyamory is not. I guess that's true. I get the two confirmed. Toko's Mormon confirmed. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna walk away from that. Anon, thank you for gifting out some subs. Sam I Am, Captain Fwaffle, Blue Star, Buddha, all y'all. Company Cube. Check and see. Lots of subs today. Very cool of you guys. Thank you so much. Just let it go. You're asking to... Alright. James at Games is now trying to fight Nick and the Anon for most subs given out. Thank you for giving out another 3. It's very kind of you. If you dare to speak to me with that disgusting mouth of yours. Stop saying stuff like that. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and eat. If you don't, Kyoko will never show up. Pretty miserable situation, man. Nick is returning fire with another 5. Thank you. How many is that today? You started off with like 10, I think it said. So it was like 20 now, right? So 20 plus, and then there was like 7, I want to say, from James. So that's 27 subs? Fucking hell. I'm going to have to check the sub count after this, because holy shit, we actually might get to like 400 subs. Cappy, please. Cappy has entered the war. It was a proxy war before, but now it's beginning. Holy shit. Thank you. I scarfed out the breakfast as fast as I could and immediately headed back to my room. I have to wait until tomorrow to confront Sakura about what I saw, but in a way I'm kind of relieved. It takes a lot of courage to stand and face to face what Sakura and James at Games with another 5. Holy shit. Cool Kid Lamb Chop, thank you for the sub. And then James at Games with another sub. Holy shit. It's time for dating! Alright, well. I mean, since James at Games and Nick have been getting out so many subs, why don't we just let them decide where we go? So I'm going to read you off all the people, and then I'm going to go and do some coins, and you guys figure out what you want. So I can hang out with it. Oh my god, Nick. Calm the fuck down. 10? Jesus, dude. Don't spin beyond what y'all can do. Like, take care of yourselves. Holy fuck. So we can hang out with any of the living people. Byakuka. We can hang out with, Hiro. Kyoko, who probably hates me. Hina. Toko. Sakura. And those are your options. Make a straw poll for this. I mean, like, I'll just let... I mean, like, fuck. Nick and James and Anon and everyone who's been giving out subs. I mean, make sure you thank whoever gave you a sub if you got one. I'm gonna do this until y'all decide. And if you don't care, just let... Okay. Alright, well, James, do you have an opinion? I'm gonna do, well, how many do I have? Looks like I've got 88 right now. So, if I do it increments of, like, 11? What's a good amount that gets it below 50? 17. So, let's make it 20 then. 22. That divides evenly. Who do you want us to hang out with, James? I was saying since you and Nick were getting into a war about it, you get to pick. Even if you don't know their names, just like give a description of them. There's a gachapon machine, there's a couple around here that you can go and visit in Austin. I'm just using the coins in bulk to make it go faster. I don't think we'll actually be able to give away all of these gifts, so we might as well get variety so we get to choose. There was a whip in there, I'm just gonna ignore that. Someone else can pick. Alright, well, we'll just make a poll then. Alright, let me set up a poll. Strawpoll.com. This is not the right straw poll website. I need to go to strawpoll.me. The original, the legit, the real deal. Alright. That was mainly just to make it go by faster, because there was one episode of this where I just did it the whole fucking episode, it felt like. Or at least an hour of it, I think. So, yeah, the duplicates are fine, but I already have duplicates of a bunch of them, so it's whatever. And if I find out that I need duplicates, we'll worry about that later. I'm sure I've got other gifts for the same people. Alright, so the options are pick Weed Man. Kyoko probably hates me. Kaguri. Hina. Pocket lint is my friend. Just giving them nicknames so you guys won't forget who they are. Toko needs just Toko, and then Sakura. I think that's good enough. Don't want to spend too much time setting up the thing because you guys are still gonna have to vote. Create. There we go. Pick a person. Here it is. There's the poll for you. Nick says he wants Toko. All right. Did he actually say Toko? Cappy Rose, thank you for giving out the 200 bits. It's very kind of you. All right, how about Hina and Toko? All right, we'll do Toko first, then Hina, and then whoever wins that poll we'll do tomorrow. Top two on that list are the two people we do. So we're doing Toko first. All right, how do I... Was it map? Where the fuck is everyone? Alright, Toko. And then Hina, right? That's what we agreed to? Oh, hey. Nick voted for Toko, so we're going to Toko first. Mukido, are you leering at me? What are you thinking? Are you planning? What are you planning to do to me? Should I talk to Toko while she's acting like this? Apparently. I was perfectly happy spending time by myself, but I guess if you're so desperate for attention, I can hang out with you for a bit. I spent some time with the cold and distant Toko. Toko and I grew a little closer today. My life has become worse. Would you like to give her a present? Yes. What would I like to give her? I don't like that face with that face either. Yeah. Vibrator or whip? What was the whip called? Was it just called shears? Shears would be good. She'd probably like those. Actually, they're not very high quality scissors. Rose whip. It's... Chat wants me to either go with the vibrator or the whip. Or the hand bra. I'm not giving her the thong. The shears might be a genocider gift, yeah. For the memes. For the memes. Are you saying I'm on the same level as this garbage? Yes. Stop mocking me! I think I made her mad. She probably thinks worse of me now. She's just standing there. Does she want something? She's not saying anything. Freya, thank you for the 230 bits. Maybe I should try and start a conversation. I'm Toko. Did you not like the vibrator I gave you? What, you want to talk to me? Well, can't stop you, so talk already. Sure, what should I say? What do you like to do in your spare time? Why do you want to know? I mean, you know, this conversation is a lot weirder after giving her a vibrator. Like, what do you like to do in your spare time? Well, you know. I mean, I thought I did, but you didn't like my gift. So, apparently I don't. We're trapped in here together. If we're gonna be friends, it would be nice to get to know each other. What did you just say? After that part about being trapped, we're gonna be what? Friends? What do you mean friends? You think I'm stupid? You trying to trick me? I've already been hurt once before. I'm not gonna let it happen again. Been hurt? What happened? You're standing in the room with Briaka.
Anyway.
Come on. You don't really care about me. You don't really want to know about me. Even I know that. No, it's not true. It's actually true. A little bit.
What the heck?
Fine, then tell me. Tell you what. You know why they call me the ultimate writing prodigy, right? Yeah, sure. You've won all kinds of literature prizes and stuff. So tell me what I'm good at, what my genre specialty is. If you really want to convince me you give a crap, you should know that at least. The genre that the ultimate writing prodigy specializes in is romance. It's romance, of course. You actually knew? You knew? Your biggest success with So Lingers the Ocean, right? Everyone says it's your masterpiece. This book was such a fish that fishermen shot up to the top of all hottest men polls, right? How'd you know all that? I'm creepy, that's why. There's no way you care about me. I'm telling you I do. I mean, we're friends, aren't we? You're blind. Your straightforward nature is blinding me. Not really sure. Does she hate me now? You unlocked the skill vocabulary. Give yourself a pat on the back. You've earned it. You can now be verbose. It's a vocabulary word for you. All right, so Hina is next. I have plenty of time. Alright, so now I've got to hang out with Hina. Alright, she's just in here. Have I maxed out any relationships? I've barely touched most of them because anyone I try and be friends with dies.
Okay.
Each and every person has their own job to do. Cooperation is each player's true teamwork. That's a quote from the famous rugby player Yuji Matsuo. We gotta do the same thing, cooperate so we can survive. Should I hang out with Hina for a while? Apparently.
Yeah.
Kameda's ass! Thank you for the sub. Sorry, for some reason I read that with extra S's and I assumed that's how it would have to be pronounced. It could also be Kameda's sass. It's the fingers in his ass guy. Ass. Hina and I went for a light run through the school. Hina and I grew a little closer today. Would I like to give Hina a present? I've already given her a worm on a string once. Can I give her worm on a string twice? And would she like it the second time? She probably would like the kitten thing. I already gave her a swimsuit. I already gave her that. Double worm on a string. I don't have any hungry caterpillars left. I'm sorry, I can't. Let's see. Hummus. Novelist fountain pen. I wonder who that's for. Cat Dog magazine. I talked about Cat Dog this week on today's video. Chin drill, red costume, a man's fantasy, school crest, despair bats, crazy diamond, super robo justice. It appears to be all of it. Yeah, I don't want to use the ring on just everyone. I want to try and figure out other things they like. How about kitten hair clip? I'm not giving her a hand bra. She seems like someone who would like kitty clips. Confirm or deny? Oh, how thoughtful. This is why I like you, Mexico. I mean, not like you. Like, it's not like that. She's into us now. Seeing Hina so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. Hey, Big Mac? I'm so tired. Yeah, you do look pretty tired. What happened? I woke up earlier than morning this morning, so I decided to do push-ups and sit-ups and squat set. I ended up doing 1,000 of each. Well, that would explain it. Tired, so tired. I want something sweet. I want those things you get when you mix flour and sugar and butter and eggs and then deep fry them. I think that's churros, isn't it? Actually, I don't know how churros are made. I like them. They taste like boardwalk food, but they're good. I think that's just a donut, though. Yeah? Funnel cake? Churros kind of do taste like... Do you deep fry donuts? I don't actually know how you make a donut. Hold on. Hold on, guys. How to make donuts. Fry the donuts. Frying apparently is necessary for making donuts. Huh. How do you make churros? They're really fucking good. If you haven't had a churro before, you're missing out. I mean, it's kind of fried as well. Have you changed your sound settings on the speedrun video you made in this stream? No. I think I might have cranked the volume on my audio on my mic a little bit for the video. I'm gonna go with donut. The answer is donuts. I imagine this Big Mac just standing there for a second. You want some donuts, don't you? Don't tell anyone. There's actually a bunch of frozen donuts in the warehouse.
Okay.
Donuts are churros. Churros are donuts. Throw some of those in the microwave for a few seconds and just imagine. Imagine the warm chewiness of that donut. You know what I'm saying, right? You'd eat the crap out of that, right? You really do love donuts, huh?
Just a second.
Is there anyone who doesn't? Anyone on this earth who, in the whole universe, can say they hate donuts? Think about the sensation of biting into a donut. First, the sweetness floods your mouth, then the soft dough cushions you. Next, you get that hint of egg and butter, right? Whole body starts to melt. You feel like you're falling into the center of the donut itself. Frozen donuts I've never had. I've had those. I really hate those, like, truck stop donuts. You know, the ones where, like, it's just powder donuts? Those are bad. Actual glazed donuts. There's a really good donut place called Voodoo Donuts here in town. You have to go down to 6th Street for it, but they're really good donuts. Those are frozen? Oh, those are shit. I hate them. When people talk about the donut effective, that's what they're talking about. That's absolutely not true. What the fuck? What is the donut effective? How would you feel if someone asked you for a specific food telling you how it's made? What does she refer? What the fuck was that? I can't take it anymore. I'm drooling like Niagara Falls over here.
Just a second.
Out of my way, Milk. Let's go. I'm gonna uppercut your... Okay. Not in the way. Wait for me, God of Donuts. Almost before she was talking, Hina took off like a bat out of hell. Whenever I'm around here, I feel like I'm soaking up the essence of human vitality. Is this one of those, like, 2 birds, 1 scone situations? Tilda actually uses that phrase now. She knows it's not like the actual phrase, but she uses it because she thinks it's adorable. So rather than trying to kill birds, you're giving them scones. Witch of Doom, thank you for these 7 bits. Yeah. I probably will be playing the second one. 2 birds, 1 scone. I think Peta started it, but she thought it was really adorable. Because it doesn't make a whole lot of sense that you could hit 2 birds with 1 stone, but you could feed 2 birds with a scone, which would still be bad for them. That being said, you really shouldn't feed birds bread, right? Like, ducks can't handle bread. I would imagine that, like, it's really not something you should give birds either, so it's still bad for them, but also she likes the idea of giving them scones. Feeding the fed horse is stupid, though. Ducks can't handle bread. Yeah, it's bad for them.
Attention, attention. Please gather in the gym as soon as you possibly can.
Oh, shit.
Quickly, quickly, quick.
I think after whatever this is, we might... Well, we still need to do the 2 that you guys pick. Assuming that, there's still time to. Let me go and link that poll again so you guys can actually vote on it. Some plot's happening. If I have a chance to do this, I will. I want to see what you guys picked. It looks pretty solid. He sounded pretty serious about it, too. Leave the area? Well, you have to in order to go to the gym. It's okay, Sling Nasty. Don't fret too much about it. What are we voting for? Who are we hanging out with next time we get a chance? Hey, Sakura. The last one. Everyone's already inside. Aren't you going in?
However,
I have a bad feeling about this. Just more than a feeling. Probably Monokuma did call us all together after all. Sakura?
well then,
Mokoto. If something happens to me, Hina.
I'm sorry.
No, never mind.
So then,
Who would ever believe who would ever believe in someone who doesn't believe in themselves? Sakura? New poll? I feel like that poll is valid. If you don't want, I mean, I'm going to pick the top 2, so even if Toko is on that list as the top one, then whoever gets second will also be. How does the sub Discord work? You got to connect Discord up with your Twitch account, and then it should show up. It doesn't usually appear right away, but yeah, do exclamation point Discord, I think, to get the thing. We can't vote again. It's the same results. Everyone must have heard the announcement, and once we all gathered at the gym, it began.
Well,
Okay, let's get this show on the road. So you're about to give your next motive presentation, aren't you?
That's right.
You got us all together to present another motive, right? Is he right?
huh?
We have to go through this again? No, not again. I can't take it anymore.
I see.
I'm impressed by your level of dismay. You finally see just how low the bottom of the totem pole of life you really are. No. That's not it at all. We're not here to talk about a motive. The reason I gathered you all here today is so that I could get rid of my grudge. Your grudge?
Why?
I have a grudge against you, of course, but I don't recall you ever having a grudge against us. I told you yesterday, right? Didn't I? An eye for an eye, fang for a fang? Stop beating around the bush. Just tell us what you're talking about. Well, yeah. You already told everyone how one of you might already be working as a spy for me, right?
Come on.
Yeah, so what about it?
In other words,
Well, today I'd like to tell you about that spy. What?
hey,
Hey, so guess what? The spy is actually Sakura Gorkam. He said it so openly it made it sound like it wasn't that big of a deal. Even though he just revealed a huge secret. What did you just say? He said the spy is Sakura. What are you talking about?
liar.
There's no way that Sakura is a spy. Right, Sakura? Sakura? And I might just make Sakura fulfill the promise that she made sometime soon. And if she doesn't, she can't be responsible for what might happen to a hostage of mine. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. What you guys choose to do with that information is up to you.
Chills.
Roaster, boiler, killer, don't kill her, whatever.
I can't wait.
Either way, I can't wait. Monokuma is banned from stream for spoilers. Finally, I understood what he had been talking about. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. In other words, betrayal would be met with betrayal. Huh?
What the heck?
What does that mean?
What?
Is that true? Has the ogre been spying on us for the mastermind?
What are you saying?
What are you saying? There's no way. But that is what the stuffed animal said, right?
Wrong. You're
He's wrong. There's just no way. Hina. It's unfortunately true.
Hey,
Well, Sakura, if he's wrong, all you have to do is tell us.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier. What? Then he was being serious? For serious? Ogre's been working for the mastermind?
I'm sorry.
So you've been lying to us the whole time? It's not true. Sakura was probably just being controlled. There's got to be some reason. She didn't have a choice. She was forced to do it. Yeah, I'm sure Hina's right. The mastermind's probably threatened her somehow, and Sakura had no choice but to do what she was told. What are you talking about? You're talking like you know that for a fact. Because I do know it for a fact. Because I saw it. I saw Sakura and Monokuma fighting. And that's where I heard it. Monokuma mentioned a hostage a second ago, right? And during the fight, I heard Sakura say she decided to fight against the masterminds.
I see.
You saw all that? The mastermind took a hostage, so you were forced to swear loyal to them, weren't you? In the end, you made up your mind to betray the mastermind.
What?
Which means Sakura isn't our enemy. She's a friend who we can trust without question. Is that it? Can you not be a dick for 5 seconds? I know it's hard for you. Ridiculous. You live in some sort of alternative reality fairy tale?
Not possible.
She was the mastermind's tool. You absolutely cannot trust someone like that.
Impossible.
He's right. We just can't believe whatever she says now. How can we really be sure that she really did betray the mastermind? Maybe this is a double bluff and she's doing exactly what the mastermind wants.
What are you saying?
Sakura would never do that. Okay then, Sakura. If you really have cut ties with the mastermind, then tell us who they really are.
I'm sorry.
Oh, God, my nose. Luckily, I'm like less allergic to Abigail now than I was. I'm feeling better. It took us like 2 or 3 days for me to get over it, but still. Sorry, I can't. Even I don't know that.
What?
You don't know? That just makes you all the more suspicious.
Please.
She's telling the truth. You have to believe her.
Don't make me repeat
Shut up.
myself.
I'm not finished questioning her.
Come on.
Next question. What about the promise? What did the mastermind order you to do? I was told to kill one of my friends. Suddenly felt like the temperature in the room had dropped 20 degrees. The weight of those words.
I see.
I see. So even now, you've taken aim on our lives.
Wrong.
You're wrong. I'm telling you, Sakura. I'm telling you, Sakura would never do that. You don't have to yell. We can hear you just fine. Don't you have an inside voice?
That's terrible.
It's because you're not listening to me.
Wait.
Please stop. You don't need to defend me anymore. You have to take full responsibility for this.
However,
How do you intend on doing that? By destroying the mastermind. What? I'm going to challenge them. Even if it means we both go down, I will defeat them.
I'm sorry.
That's how I intend to take responsibility. Hold on, what do you mean if you both go down? I mean, like, listen, if you're ready to die, there's no reason to, I mean, like, suicide by opening door is a thing you could do here. You could just aggressively attack a door. Like, she could go after the headmaster's room and try and break in. Allow us to go inside without any trouble. It's not cool. I don't like this, but if Sakura would be the person to suicide by door. If anyone in this group would, it would be Sakura. Because she's a fucking bamf like that.
Hina.
Sorry I didn't tell you about this. What?
I'm sorry.
I didn't know what to do. I went back and forth confiding in you and again. But I was scared. I thought if I told you, you might think less of me.
But
Sakura.
I'm sorry.
Sakura turned away from us and left the gym. Is that game any good, Von Rosenthal? Are you rules lawyering again? No, I already addressed this rules lawyering. Once she breaks down the door, we're not breaking into the room anymore. She did. And then...
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m.
It's alright. The second's a bit more polished in ways, but less in others. Okay.
As such, it is soon the doors to the Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let...
Do we actually get... Okay. Well, it's nighttime. We should all go to bed.
No way.
Hold on. This whole thing with Sakura is
Don't make me repeat
over.
myself.
She's our enemy. There's nothing more to discuss.
that's terrible.
No, Sakura is not our enemy.
Why?
Why doesn't anyone understand her?
What?
What is it that you think you understand? You don't even know who she really was.
What is this?
That's...
calm down.
Let's go for now, Hina. Talking about it isn't going to help anything.
Why?
Anyway,
You could go to room... Herman, it's okay. It's okay, baby. Herman's yelling at the door. The other day when I was streaming Minecraft, I had to stop because he was yelling at the door, so that way I'd go and let Abigail out because she needed to go to the bathroom. Like, top tier big brother right there. Real good baby. But Tilda's in there with her right now, so she's fine. Go to your room, cool down. We can continue this discussion tomorrow. Cats yell at the door. Yes. It was the worst. The mood at the end of the night was just the worst. Being in such an awful mood, we were all honestly glad the day was over. Herman as in Herman Munster, not Kerman. I've seen a lot of people say Kermit as well. Sakura is the spy. She's the traitor. Byakuya said Sakura is the enemy, but he's wrong. He's not 100% wrong for once. Like, Byakuya gets things right in the wrongest way. You know what I mean? It's like, 1 plus 3 isn't 4, it's 2 2s. It's like, I mean, I guess it is, but I fucking hate you all the same for saying it that way. You got so close with his name, I'll try. No, not chaotic good. Chaotic neutral? Yeah, he's more chaotic neutral or chaotic evil. Whenever I take those tests, I end up being chaotic evil. Or, I mean, good. Sorry. Should probably get that right. End up getting chaotic good quite a bit just because, like, rules don't make a whole lot of sense. And he's more lawful evil or lawful neutral. That's true. Thank you to 20 gay bits there, Sinful Holly. Just all of the gay bits. She's not my enemy. She's my friend, without a doubt. But what can I do? What can I do to make everyone believe in Sakura? How? It seems like 3 might be like the Force Awakens or like the original trilogy of Star Wars movies where people are kind of on the fence about whether or not it sucks. As long as you're human, there's always will come a point where you wish you could do things differently. Even a baseball player in the major leagues, even a soccer player touring Europe, even a famous singer who started her career as a backup dancer on a sketch comedy show. She makes a brilliant debut, but then instead of going on for more, she marries some third-rate actor and retires. Every human has regrets, has things they'd like to go back and change. I think, I've heard once that a life without regret is a life not lived. There's a certain level of that. I regret a lot of things that I did and haven't done. That I should have or shouldn't have done. But, you know, I am who I am because of the decisions that I made. I don't regret who I am now. All in all of those awful decisions, all those weird choices led me to be me. Whatever the fuck that ends up being.
But I don't, 'cause I'm a bear!
I try and do things rather than not. 'Cause you definitely regret not doing things. Things that, I mean, like, a lot of things that push me to do what I do and succeed is, what if I lived in a world where I didn't? And I knew that I could have done something about that. What if I had actually tried to pursue my dreams where I, you know, instead of not? Like, I could just stop streaming. I could just stop doing art. I could just work, I don't know, fucking McDonald's or something. This is the harder path, but it makes me happier. You know? There's been a lot of subs tonight. Random heartfelt moment here, but thank you guys.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m., and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
I highly recommend that whatever your weird thing is that you want to do with your life, whatever would make you happy, do that. 'Cause imagine if you didn't. Imagine you're 80 years old and you didn't do whatever that thing is. How fucked up would you be? How much would you hate that? But how much would you hate your life if you tried and failed? And then how much would you hate your life if you had tried and succeeded? You know? I'm just saying. Keep on fighting, Sugar. You got this. I mean, not if it's like eating crickets. That's you know what? Fuck it. If eating crickets is your thing, you're a weirdo, but... Okay. I'm worried about Sakura. I need to hurry up and get to the dining hall. Alright, so, let me ask something. Why is everyone's thing to eat crickets? You guys could become, like, basketball players, or, like, musicians, or, like... Not eating crickets. I've already eaten crickets and it's not actually that bad. Alright, well then. Let me ask. Am I going to get to have free time? Like, is this a good stopping point? Because I should be stopping soon. Is this going to be a good stopping point? Don't cricket shame us. I'm going to cricket shame all of you. Smoke ass, eat grass. Okay. Play 5 more hours. I feel like if anyone in chat has the right to tell me to do that, it would be you, but it's a good stopping point. Alright, why don't we stop there then? Because I need to see my wife. And I need to see my cat babies. Because I'm a weirdo who treats them as such. Let me go ahead and quit out and check the art. Thank you for the, I don't know how many bits that is, Witch of Doom. It's a lot. They're all giving me thumbs up. See my wife and my 2 kids. Give Abigail a handshake. There's Abigail. Hi, Abigail. How are you, Abby? Thank you, sweetheart. How are you, baby? You okay, baby girl? Okay, let me put on the face cam then. We're just gonna end the stream like this, I guess. I'll look at the art. Cat Cam, thank you for the 10 bits. Vin, Pup, and Richard. There you go. There's baby. Alright, I'm gonna put this up while I look for the art real quick. So if you've submitted art, make sure you post it on the board. I'm wearing a black shirt, so it's kind of hard to see her. Were you good for your mom? I'm just showing her off. You got a Herman as well? There we go. Would you mind taking the babies? Be good, you two. Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and pull up the thing. How many black cats will I have at the end of the year? 2. We're not getting any more cats. Nope. That's the end of our cats. That's all of the cats we're getting. All right, let me find the Boru thing real quick, and then we'll show that off. Let's see. Boru. There's a couple of actual arts that I saw on Twitter as well, and I don't know if I have permission to see or show you guys them. But I would very much like to, because I think these people need to Okay, there's some other art. Let me show you guys the art that I found. And if you have art, make sure you post it on the Boru, just because that's much it's better. All right. There we go. New Wave Beastie, thank you for 4 months of support. I'm really glad that you're enjoying the streams. I'm really sorry to hear that as well, Professor Pineapple. It's rough when that happens. The Boro is giving you some problems. All right, well, let's start with yours then. Coma Prince gives us this one. Yeah, it was basically like this, but it kind of went down even farther. But RevScarecrow and Super Dangarompa 2, the beach episode. Yeah, it's kind of what assless shorts look like. Yeah. And then, thank you for that. And then I saw another one earlier today. I asked for what I was going to name this. Assless shorts. If you didn't watch this whole stream, you won't know what the fuck we're talking about. There we go. There it is. This one by Waishiryo Kuro. Love watching RevScarecrow's Dangarompa streams on YouTube, so here are some sprites. Hopefully I can catch one live. Well, I hope you were here today. And we've got these of me as like a Dangarompa. Let me get it. All right. It's like me with Abigail on my shoulders. I thought it was weird that you had this texture, but I noticed today when I was actually like looking at the characters, they actually have that texture. Like that's a really like hardcore commitment to exactly how they look. And I think I'm actually wearing exactly that shirt today. And it's got, you know, different versions of each of them. It's like normal conversation, like upset, and then happy or just talking. It's good. We got this one from Richard. I don't know if we showed off this picture of Riker last time. I saw it on Twitter afterwards. It's by Richard. I thought I was flipping someone off in this one the first time I saw it as well, but Riker from the Nuzlocke run. If you haven't seen that, it's pretty good. I have some hot takes about some stuff that doesn't need hot takes, but Riker is our current electric type, and a lot of Emerald version has it has a lot of water and flying types, and so we need an electric type, and Riker is currently the only electric type we've got. So we're like power leveling Riker super hard, and he's going to carry us to victory along with Shanty Pete and all the others. It's been a good stream. It's emotional for me anytime we lose someone, so go and watch it. It's good. And then we got this one from Windez. It says, I want to hang out in a European castle. Yeah, it's true. It is true. It does. A castle does sound pretty nice. And look, it's even got like little cats in the castle. That's adorable. That is ideal. Give me like a cool ass castle, 2 cats. It's pretty fucking good. Cat castle. Catskill. And the Thickerita shirt, apparently. And we got this one from Dull Memes. It says, what's wrong, Mokoko-kun? Could it be you're just craving my despair? I almost said that right. It's awful. Thank you, Dull Memes. I hate it. Then we've got this one from Sinful Holly, who gave out a whole bunch of gay bits today. Of everyone's favorite girl, I guess. Now, I thought everyone's favorite was Hina, but apparently it's now Toko or Genocide Jack. I'm not sure. She's a piece of work. She's something for sure. That tongue. Then we got this one from Zicky. And it's the sad top. Big Mac eating a chicken nugget. Want to meet my friends. I want you to meet my friend, Mr. Fingers. Creeper Man. Oh, it's Fingers in his ass guy. And his friends are his fingers. Cause you would put your friends in your ass, I guess, is the The implication, what? Thank you for the 10 bits, Sinful Holly. Anyway, thank you guys for the art. Thank you guys for the bits. Thank you guys for the subs, especially Nick and James and the Anon and fuck, there was someone else who gave me like 5 subs and I'm an asshole. You put your friends up your ass. I'm trying to figure out what the implication of this art is. Cappy Rose? That's right. Thank you. Thank you, Cappy Rose. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, James at Games. Thank you, Anon. Y'all are great. You are all great. Keep in mind the things that I said. It's a wacky stream tonight. There's supposed to be a comma after friend. Want you to meet my friend, Mr. Fingers. Yeah. Kameda, Mr. Hands, aka the friend. Alright. 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 I love the stylization. I mean, like, I should mention it. I really do love the stylization of this one. Like, it could have gone with the standard style, but you went for your own thing. That's pretty fucking cool. Same with Sinful Holly, really. Actually, kind of the same. Okay, I'm just going to skip that one. Same with all of these. Like, you went and did your own style. And this one, your ability to actually mimic that style made me question whether or not it was part of the style there for a minute. Like, it wasn't until I watched it again, like, I actually played it again today, that I realized that that was what that was. I'm like, wow, that's really fucking on point. So that's really solid shit. It made me realize stuff about this game that I hadn't. So thank you. Thank you all for the love and support. It means the world to me. Like I said, you know, do the things that make you happy. I got lucky because I got this going on for me, but and so maybe that's why I promote that mindset. But definitely, I would hate to live into a world where I didn't try. You know what I mean? And I hope that you guys realize that as well. But either way, you guys have a good night. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.